What up, y'all? It's been a minute since I made a video because YouTube kicked me off for a couple weeks for telling the truth. It wouldn't be, it's no surprise, so don't be surprised about that. But here I am. And in those 2 to 3 weeks, I think it's about 3 weeks it's been, lots happened. I've progressed with the business I'm trying to push and my health. I have lost another significant amount of weight. And every time I look at myself, I inspire myself because I realize, how big I was. It was a reflection of the pain that I was suffering, I was sad, I was mad, and I didn't know a way to channel it. And, food became my life. And so what I'm speaking on today is simply, you just got to keep going. You got to trust the process. You got to commit to it, and you got to keep going. And if you don't see, you get on the scale or whatever, and you don't see any changes after the grueling, suffering type work that you have put in already, you have to understand, you have to earn those changes. You can't, everyone wants a quick fix. Everyone wants to take a pill and drop weight, or take a pill and get rid of depression. I'm telling you, we create our own issues. We create our own problems. I created my own depression, my own weight, all of it. It was my fault. I did that. And I put, I probably spent about 3 years putting on the weight. So going into this process, I have programmed my mind to believe that I'm probably going to have to put 3 years of work in to get it off. So just understand this. If you love yourself enough, you will do what it takes. And that's where I'm at. I don't play games. I don't let anybody disrupt my process. So, for example, I got this thing going on with chicken wings. That's one thing. I got music going on. I got the work on my body. Well, guess what? Out of the three, the number one thing that I put first is my body. Because if I'm going to do anything else to the max or the best of my ability, I got to start there. Because I've said this so many times, and I'm sure I'm annoying, but if you start with your body, your mind follows suit. So always trust the process and understand that if you just add a little love to yourself in your life, you look in the mirror and you are comfortable with who you see and who you've become, and you look at yourself from where you used to be and where you are now. I mean, if you don't see a difference, that's on you. And you need to be comfortable with calling yourself out. And my biggest changes didn't come until I became my biggest critic. Meaning, Drew, you're being a bitch. Stop being a bitch and get up and do the work. All right. I finally listened to that voice. Okay? People don't look for enough inspiration in life. They just, like I said, they want a quick fix. So, for me, it's a beautiful thing when you can look at your own self and inspire your motherfucking self. That's amazing. But the biggest thing, the biggest blessing in my life right now is the group of people that I have met on my journey. And I realize that they're also on a journey. And it's like our journeys collab. And we synced up, and now we're on this journey together. Though it's individual, because it's, my body's my body, your body's yours, but it's together because we keep suffering together. We keep going through the pain and the struggle together. And we both recognize what it represents and how it's going to motivate and change us going forward. It's a beautiful thing. It's very, I can't even explain it, but put it this way. I already know what I'm doing Friday morning. I already know what I'm doing next Friday morning. Today's Tuesday. I know what I'm doing Thursday. I know what I'm doing Wednesday. Every single day I wake up, I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to work out. Every time I say I'm jumping on the bike and I'm going to put them miles in, I don't want to. But I do it anyway because I fast forward to the end result. And the end result is always going to be the best top-notch thing in this whole equation. I'm surrounded by beasts. I'm surrounded by people that are killing it in life. Not just in one fashion, in life. They're killing like every single thing. Their farts are top-notch. Like everything is to the best of their ability. And that's what I'm saying. The changes really come when you start changing your circle. And one by one, I've had to let people go. You know, it sucks because you want them to be in your life. You don't want to have to say, hey, I can't fuck with you no more. What I do is I don't even say it. I just dip the fuck out. And when they start chasing me, trying to figure out why I'm dipping out, then I tell them straight. But most of the time, they don't say anything because they're just bitch like that. You know what I mean? If someone wants you around, you'll be around. But if they don't, they won't even mention shit. You know what I mean? So if you dip out and they didn't really help your growth, they're probably not going to notice your absence. So, you know, every day I put work in on me for him and for my daughter. And, you know, even for my older version of me. My older version of me will be pissed off if I just sit here and die or lay down and just conform to all the bullshit that we're going through, or fold up shop and just give up and say, forget about the wings, stop making music, you're too old, you know, just stick to being a dad. Hell, if I was just sticking to being a dad, playing board games and sitting around the house and being lazy, my kids won't advance. You know what I'm saying? This is a whole damn process that you could start with putting work in on your body, and you could take it out in the streets, out in the world, and apply it to every single damn thing you do. Whether it's from going up a set of stairs, putting ketchup on your hot dog, every single damn thing you do it to the best of your ability when you are putting the work in on yourself. And now when I look myself in the mirror and I look back at what I was, I see a man that said fuck you to pain, to haters, to government, to everything, and just killed it. And that is inspiring. I inspired myself, and now I have the fuel to continue to do this shit. And this is why it's important to keep your head in the game and put yourself first. I love y'all. Peace.